Oh yeah, so this is my evaluation for week 3 of the project, which was phase 2. Looking back at it, I think time management's good, fine. I have completed the week. I'm up to date, so there's no issues there. I think the action plan was fine. I knew that starting this week though it was going to be an easy week, and then in terms of in depth of looking at the stuff I've looked at this week, I think in terms of the sound recreation, I think it was good, to be honest. I think I could have done a bit more in depth into looking at the remixes and potentially more on the criteria of the remixes, but it's just something. A couple of the songs I knew already, and I looked a bit. I knew the first and the last, the Carol G one, and the PJ Sinsuela, I think it is one, but it's Classy 101 is the one I found. I knew I had the other two. I think I roughly defined what I was looking for in terms of the melodic vocals. Regardless of the criteria I set out with, I think all 3 of the songs will prove to be good to remix. The only issue is potentially the time stretching, which I may have to, like, if that does prove to be an issue, it may not but I'd fine on the Carol G song because that's already up to speed of like UKG house-ish. But with the other ones, they are slower. So if that does prove to be an issue, that might be a hurdle I'll have to cross when I get there, if you know what I mean. Maybe potentially selecting a different song in their place. But I'm willing to take that risk because I think these are good. These are good selections. And then finally, in terms of just other notes, in terms of the sound creation, or recreation rather, I was working in college a lot, which is, it's fine, it's what college is there for, but I was working out of my MacBook speakers and AirPods as my 2 references for 99% of the time. So while I was tweaking the sounds, it made it really difficult to, say, capture things like low end and mid range accurately in comparison to comparing sort of source sounds like reference material and the sounds I was creating. However, Tim was kind enough to let me use a couple different monitor setups, one KRK and then the other one I don't know, but that obviously gave me a reference point, and I did that for all of the sounds. I went through them all in Steve's EA level room, which was good for reference. It just would have been probably helpful to have a proper monitor setup while I was creating the sounds, but I mean, nonetheless, it's fine. But it just meant that it wasn't true to my action plan in terms of doing it in college rather than doing it at home. But I did a bit of it outside of college, but the majority of the sound creation at least was done in college. But I think besides from that, I'm happy, and I am very much looking forward to actually starting the project, which will be nice. I'm going to have to delay 1 week because I'm going to Finland, which takes away week 1 of the thing, so I'm going to have to start working into the Easter holidays, which is fine, to be honest, because I've planned Easter holiday time into my actual plan, so I just do what I do next week in that Easter holiday period, which, yeah, all well and good. I'm happy with that, and I'm looking forward to actually starting it.